Welcome back, Backpack Battlers, to the road to GM. Another great Ranger build today, one of the best. Currently with Ranger, we are Platinum 10. Wow! Ran into some trouble this morning. The losses are behind us now. We hope. Randoming gave us the Vineweave sack and a pan. We craft a shovel. It also gave us a nice fanny. Love a good fanny. Pretty standard opener, and we send a battle. Paired up against the adventurer Athanof. They've got a strong bag. Hammer banana juiced by gloves of haste in a fanny pack. We get really low, but their stam issues translates into our success, and we clutch out a win. Shovel completes going into shop 2, and we get a Reaper badge. Juice it and our shovel with gloves of haste, and we're ready to send. Paired up against the Pyromancer, the sun and the moon all shine on the land of Han. They blundered the position of their Amulet of Darkness. This bag would be much scarier if that was correctly placed. It takes us a bit, but despite getting critically hit by their name, we're able to clutch out a win. Shop 3 comes around. Huge fan of Fortuna's Kiss. We use it to juice the shovel's blind. Second gloves of haste, throw a short bow on the other side, and we're ready to send. Fighting the mage YASOU, they're crafting a shovel with a magic wand, flute, and magic for dummies on their board. We're dishing into them, they're dishing right back. Having trouble getting through all that armor that the flute's generating. Magic for dummies is just juicing their HP. We're whittling them down slowly but surely. Fatigue sets in. Are we going to have enough sustain to hold up against this extra damage? No, we are not, and we take the first L of the run. We hit big going into shop 4 though. It brings us the rest of our falcon blade along with an on-sale leather pouch. So we do the work of getting it all on the board and send into the next battle. Fighting the Reaper Marco Fan 92. Must be a huge fan of the explorer Marco Polo. Rare to see these days. His deck of cards gave him a ton of regen which we're having trouble getting through, and his time dilator is juicing the hell out of his mushroom. The poison reaches unmanageable levels and we take our second loss. We're down, but we are not out. Hero's Sword completes and we are one turn away from our salvation with Falcon Blade. Snag the on-sale leather bag, snag a little froggy, and we send. Fighting the Berserker ABM, and oh man, I know Shovel is an economy play, but I didn't think it would be this bad. Shovel, Hero Sword, and Short Bow is not enough. We don't have enough damage to outpace his double bananas, and we're in trouble because his axe is scaling while our weapons are not. Slight second wind from our bananas, but it is not enough, and we take our third loss in a row. We're battered, we're bruised, but going into the next shop there is some hope.
Wow, that is delicious. Finally, some good fucking food.
Falcon Blade, our salvation, is online. Get some space, get a carrot, throw a res on Recombobulator. It's going to be the exit for our shovel, and then we send to battle. We're fighting adrian-poneta. They got a whole lot of empty space. Let's see how our Falcon Blade hits. A nice load of damage. Their double boomerang is no shot. The curse of the shovel has been broken. The 3-round losing streak is over. Not gonna lie, I was a little worried there. Our reserved on-sale Recombobulator is waiting for us right here in the shop, along with an on-sale stone potion. We'll throw that in as well and recombobulate it. It juices the value, and hopefully we see something good pop out. Lucky Pig on the way as well. With Shovel leaving, we don't really have a chance-based item to enhance, but I'm sure one will come along. Little indecision with what to do with the last 4 gold. We buy an armor pouch and we send. We're fighting Tom We blast through him, he doesn't even scratch us. Falcon Blade claims its second soul. 4 wins, 3 losses, we head into shop 8. Let's see what our Recombobulator is going to spit out for us. A Pandamonium, and ironically a strong stone skin pot. Alright, subclass comes out and a few things go into our decision here. We land on Beastmaster and the Big Bowl of Treats for a few reasons. 1, it's on sale. We love a good sale. 2, we lost the shovel, so we need an item for our Piggy and Fortuna's Kiss to buff. If they buff the Big Bowl of Treats, instead of having a 20% chance to trigger twice, our pets will have a 47% chance to trigger twice. And 3, we got the Pandamonium, so we're going to hang on to this food. The Big Bowl of Treats and the food pair nicely together. They all play nice. Our bag is rebuilt with the new strategy in mind. We snag a frog and a crown and send into battle. Fighting the Pyromancer Mountain Owl. Let's see how our new strategy plays out. They don't have the scariest bag in the world, but we can see everything's kind of firing nicely and we secure an easy victory. Chef Rat RD completing as we go into the next shop. Steam achievement because we've never built them before. We usually just get handed our Chef Rats by the Bag of Giving in our adventurer runs. Now we just game everything out, try to use the Falcon Blade to its full potential. Thinking about King Crown here, I was on the fence because you lose the opportunity to buy gems when you make it, but we're not really fishing for any gems for this build to work, so we decided to craft. Fighting the Ranger Eustace winner. This poor soul still has a shovel. He's where we were 2 rounds ago. Good punching bag to see how the build performs though. You can see the poisons stacking up from our Pandamonium. Pets are popping off, our buffs are looking good. Everything's firing nicely, really happy with how this build came together. Shop 10, second skill time. Hardwood and full body protection are mess, so we go girl power because it's on sale. Buy the on sale leather pouch, buy the corrupt crystal, it's going to go into our king crown and be 50% more effective, and we buy the jinx, it's going to juice our entire build, just everything's going to be triggering faster and faster and faster. And it's a pet as well, so it has a 50% chance to double trigger. We're fighting the mage, semicolon, a little face resembling tears. They've got an interesting build running uniquely unique, but our buffs are getting high, our poison stacking on them, and they've got no answer. Not even a scratch, we'd take another victory. Now they have a little bit more to cry about. Riding high into shop 11, nothing initially grabs us, so we send a reroll, and what do we see but a Goobert? We throw him on the board, get some extra space. Think about the acorn collar here, but space around the falcon blade is at such a premium, it's hard to fit it on. So we go Amulet instead. We get Amulet of Fortune, which much like the Lucky Pig and Fortuna's Kiss, if you've got an item that has a % chance of doing something, it juices that % chance. Fighting the Berserker, trap style. You know he's cool because instead of an A, he uses a 4. And that hammer is juiced to all hell. Perfect Ruby in there. Goobert on Goobert violence here, as we both slap each other. His armor is preventing our poison from getting out of control, but we are still just chipping him down, just chipping away. Invuln there at the end helps us secure another notch in our belt. King Goobert completes. I've actually never built it before, and really don't even fully know what it does, to be honest. We could read, but let's just YOLO it onto the board, juice the stars around it, and send into battle phase. Fighting the Adventurer Tomato Deo. Kind of a strange pet broccoli short bow build. They've got a ton of armor though, so we can... Whoa, we pop the Invuln, okay. Invuln again? Alright, love that. Triple Invuln, alright. Poison stacking to the moon, we ate through all the armor, and just ate Tomato Deo for breakfast. Turns out King Goobert is pretty good. Grab some snowballs, grab a pineapple, and we send right back in. Fighting the Pyromancer Killomix with a burning busted blade. Pretty strong board, but our Invulns come at the perfect time, just nullifying this burning busted blade. Every hit just 0, 0, 0. All the while our poison's stacking higher and we're just slapping here. It was touch and go there in the middle, but I feel almost unkillable right now, so let's go to survival mode. Grab some more space, grab a second lamp to juice our falcon blade even further. We get a second look at an acorn collar and we take it this time. We're going to combine it with our mana orb. Sending into battle, we get paired up against the mage. Oh. Why do people do this to me? No idea how to pronounce that. They're running kind of a frost prismatic waterbending build. Our invulns start coming online and we start really ramping up the damage. Our buffs are getting super high and the mage cannot hold up. First win of survival mode, 4 more to go. Entering shop 15, 11 wins, 3 losses. Our blue sage collar comes online. We displace girl power to give it a home. We snag a second torch, and we're diving right back in. Falcone blade juice to the moon with 3 lamps on it. Let's see how we do. Fighting the adventurer Mightymouse. They've got the elusive Rainbow Goobert. Can we hold up against its might? It's King vs. Rainbow. Invulns are triggering and our poison's getting dangerously high on them. Falcone Blade brings the heat and slaps them down. 3 more rounds to go. We buy a hedgehog, find a new home for our lucky pig, and randomly buy another mana orb, and then we're ready to send. And holy cards, we're fighting the Reaper Traeumer. That's trademarked, by the way. No idea what is happening. Their cards are flipping over. They've got a ton of buffs. We're slapping. We're going invuln. And the heat is just coming from Falcon Blade. Too much to bear. We clutch out another win. Shop 17, we pick up a Wolpertinger. And we hit on some charcoal for our last craft of the game. For some reason, I just love Snowmaster, so we're building them. Pitted up against the Berserker cosumayo. Some kind of math insult, maybe. Crossblade's Flame Whip on an anvil. Falcon Blade just laying into him. King Goobert healing for a ton. He's in Berserker Rage, but it's too little, too late. We're able to clutch out another win. One more round to go. Our Snowmaster is complete. And again, since we only have one more round, any crafts are irrelevant. So we got to figure out what items are going to give us the most for just this one round. And we end up selling some stuff for this cat. Now we just got to find a place in our bag where this cat will be happy, juice our holy items even further, and give us the most bang for our buck. There are 2 breaking points for this item. If it's surrounded by 20 gold worth of items, you get 15% chance to resist crits. And if it's surrounded by 40 gold worth of items, your godly and unique items trigger 15% faster. One cool little detail that the developers added is the model of the cat actually raises its paw once a breakpoint is reached. So you can see our cat is surrounded by 42 gold worth of items, and both his little paws are in the air, so that's one happy cat. Thought that was a nice touch. I always appreciate when developers pay that little extra attention, shows they care about their game. Enough yapping though, it's time for the last battle, and we're up against No War, a ranger with a double frostbite vamp build. Really low out the gate, but our invulns come in. No, they kill us before our build gets going. Just too much damage right out the gate, and it pops us between invulns. Anyway, super fun run, hope you guys enjoyed. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you, you guys are awesome. Consider checking out my other content as well, and until next time.